Kosovo's potential golden generation. Kosovo have the chance to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. For the first time in the nation's history, they might be part of a major tournament. Kosovo's national team only formed in 2014. I hope you understand how insane that is. Yet they have some impressive players, and you could also say this is their golden generation. And if anything, it shows there's a lot of things to come in the future potentially from this team, national team, should I say. The fact Kosovo are even in this position is impressive enough. After beating Slovakia 4-3, they've advanced through to the finals where they meet Turkey. And honestly, anything's possible. This side is not to be slept on. They have a strong front two of Muriki and Aslani. Apologies if I say any of the names wrong. I'm not Kosovan or Albanian. Muriki, who's Real Madrid's nightmare. Murici, I think. Anyways, he's Real Madrid's nightmare. He loves a goal against them and is currently on 17 La Liga goals whilst playing for a side that's its 18th, a relegation spot. In fact, he's got 50%, exactly 50% of their goals. That's insane. An aerial monster who has a sweet left foot. Aslani also partners him up top, and he's the technical one who's fast. He likes to drift wide, so they complement each other well, and he's having a good season for German side Hoffenheim, who are currently challenging for Europe. They've also got Muric, former Burnley and Ipswich goalkeeper, and you may say he was horrible for both of them, and you may be right, but he's been really good ever since then at Sassuolo, and he's picked up form again. They've also got two good centre backs, another player who's at Hoffenheim, Hajdari, and Napoli defender who's won two Scudettos, Rahmani. And what makes it even more impressive is Rahmani, arguably their best player, isn't even able to help them in their final match to qualify for the World Cup due to an unfortunate injury. Kosovo like to line up in a 5-3-2, a back three and three in midfield, so like I said, a 5-3-2. The manager Franco Foda has made them tight at the back and focuses on defensive solidity. They've also got Como fullback Megrim, whose last name I will not be attempting. He was flying up and down against Slovakia and got two assists, which were crucial in ensuring they beat Slovakia, and also Elvis, who again, his last name I won't be pronouncing. He plays for Augsburg and he's a deep line playmaker, comfortable in the ball, likes to drop in and ping passes with his left foot. For a side that was only allowed to compete from just 2014 onwards, these are a good set of players to have. They're overachieving thanks to good management. Now, when you mention Kosovo, I said that weird. However, you mainly think of Edin Zagrova, and he's their wild card. He's not starting for them currently due to personal reasons with fitness and the system the manager's got them lined up in as of right now. And they also don't want to risk injury with him, as Juventus haven't played him much despite looking sharp. He's quite injury prone, but every time he's played for Juventus this season, the fans love it when he gets on the ball. In fact, they want to see more of him, and they asked for Spalletti to play him more. However, he's not really been used as much as he should, in all honesty. He's come off the bench and changed a lot of games, but as of right now, for Kosovo, he's on the bench. A sweet left foot, very skillful and direct, and loves to cut inside and finesse. Him and Rashica are game changers off the bench if Kosovo ever need a goal. I like the approach from the manager to play a 5-3-2, and if they need a goal, bring on Zagrova. Plus, I do think if he stays fit, gains some fitness, he'll change the system up in order to fit in Zagrova. I can see Kosovo playing a 4-2-3-1 if they qualify for the World Cup, or they could keep the same system and just keep Zagrova on the bench. It doesn't matter. Good technical ability and physicality in this side. As an international football, you ideally need a balance of both. If they go up against a strong side, they could match them in terms of physicality, and if they go up against the technical side, they have players who can play football as well. They're up against a strong Turkey side and could make history if they go ahead and beat them. The fact they're even in this position is incredible. So can they go ahead and beat Turkey with this golden generation of theirs? Let me know what you all think. That's the end of Ads Talks Ball, everyone. Thank you for watching.